Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka MC Lazy J. We're back. It is Friday night, and we are going to be trying some Hogwarts Legacy. So, I had this on my list for a while, but I've been waiting for it to go on sale. I'm going to be completely, bluntly honest. I'm looking for... That'll work. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see, what do we got? No. I was looking for... That's a bob. Man, there's like no, just like, hey, I wanna... There we go. Ponytail. Okay, that'll work. I mean, Harry had a scar, right? So we need one of some kind. I'm thinking a little much. I think that, let's see, let's look at that one. I think that one's better. Complexion's fine. Eye color. Wait a minute, I think I missed it. Is that blue?
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Oops. Oop. Can't spell today. Say. I think as many times as I had typed this, it would actually have that in there. You know? I don't know what the difference is. I'll go with wizard.
It was wonderful. I believe a few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
All right. Guess we'll find out. Going in blind, going in hot.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Problem is, my
It's a
knowledge
pity
of
we
Harry
didn't have a
Potter
bit more time to
is
spend on
limited up to the 5th
spellcasting.
film, and even then,
presume
it's a
you've been
little
practicing the
rusty.
spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
I was gonna
You'll
say
be
you
a
watch
force
the
to be
snake
reckoned
part all
with
the
when you
time.
get your
Remember
own.
that?
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate you working
Yeah.
with me before the term begins.
Hey, it's a wizard.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my
No, I
rather
watched
cryptic
all of
description
1
our
through
location did
5,
not
and then
thwart
I
your
meant to start
findings.
watching 6, and I just, I
more
don't know,
vaguely
some
defined
one thing
destinations
led
than
to
this.
another, just forgot.
Though I confess I
stopped.
may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some
Let's watch
theatergoers
one a
in
week.
West End.
It's been much
We
too
have
long.
literally have the
When I
Blu-rays
received
right
your
there.
owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar. Of
That's right,
course.
people. Physical media.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting
Actually, we have
ceremony
them
to get
on.
to.
I think it's on
Wonderful
Peacock
idea.
or
As long as your
Paramount.
young charge here doesn't mind me
You
tagging
can watch them in
along.
4K.
Not at all, sir.
After you. Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Like, I'm not sure who this George guy is. What time frame is this set in? I guess that's a bigger question, is what's the... Because that looked like probably the 40s? Yeah, this was Avalanche's big game. Oh wow, that's way earlier than I thought then. I did not know that. Maybe I missed that in the very beginning when we were talking.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Okay.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
So she's starting
Well,
very
you
late,
couldn't
yeah.
have
'Cause
asked
it's
for a
5th
better
year
mentor.
student.
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and
Because
gifted
each movie
wizard.
is 1 year at the
Mr.
school.
Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's
She would
risen
be
so
starting,
far
if
up the
you were looking at the
ministry.
Harry Potter movies, you'd be starting in movie 5, Order of the
Have
Phoenix.
you seen this?
No, she's starting as a 5th year
I
student.
have.
So she's going to be
Opinions
behind
differ
on
as to
some
how
of her
great a
skills. She's
threat
being
my rock
admitted
really
later than
is.
normal.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe
What's
he
funny is
a
they-
significant threat. And it was
Well,
your wife, Eleazar,
Well, what's
who
funny
alerted me
is
to his activities months ago.
there are
Miriam.
characters that showed up in like each movie.
She wrote to me about
Well, it's
Ranrock
like-
before she died.
Yeah, so it's like, were they
wondering what
somewhere
the
else
ministry knew
or...
about his
Anyways.
activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl.
So this is
But with
before
no
Harry
correspondence.
Potter and his parents
only
too.
assume.
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever
And I
magic
think it's like
protects this
supposed
is
to be
powerful indeed.
2000.
It looks like goblin
something,
metal.
like
That
2005,
What's that
2000.
glow?
Yeah, 2004,
I don't see
2005.
a glow.
Nor do I.
It was current. Sorcerer of the Stone. Sorcerer's Stone.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do
Whoa! That just happened. that guy? I think it did. The movie takes. I don't know if I ever remember them mentioning a year or a date. So this looks bad.
The key! Give me your hand!
No, he just teleported them somewhere. No, he teleported them right before it tried to eat him.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
It's Wiggenweld
Stuff will
potion.
right you in a second.
Time to do some tutorializing. Actually, really like their character editor.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Oh yeah, he got
What
eaten.
the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
Stay
We've no idea who
close.
created this port key. Or why.
Animal. Where the hell are we?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Yes.
And I believe
But they
that
bought it when it
she
first came out
and
back
now
in
George
February,
died
March.
in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're
No,
sure you're all
it's just
right
single-player
and
game.
wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have
Yeah,
a
you can
look
try
around.
playing it.
Absolutely,
They actually, it
sir.
has multiple difficulty modes.
Let's
Story,
see if we can
easy.
find a path, however faded it may be.
It's got tutorials to get you along the way.
Mind your step.
Wow, you were playing the Lego games just fine. You were
Where
playing
do
that
you suppose
Jurassic
your wife
one.
got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
Oh,
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few.
no, there's Harry
Seems
Potter.
to
There's
have
Lego
been
Harry
lost to
Potter
time.
1 through 4, and then they made a sequel 5 through 7, which I have. And then there's Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Hogwarts Castle was built by,
There's a-
and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
There was a old one for
I
the
don't
computer
know
way
where
back in
she
the day.
came
A
into
couple of them
possession
that
of the
came
port
out,
key.
and they might have come to the original
But
Xbox.
I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Following you, buddy, because that's what it says to do.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who
Yeah,
wields
this whole
it.
sequence must be so they can, like, teach you how to play the game. Looks like
that me?
ice.
It's not cold enough here. It
Okay, we
appears to
both
be
thought
a
the
sort
same
of
thing.
enchantment.
Looks like ice.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Just tap the right trigger.
Excellent.
Pop, 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 pop. Use the camera to select an active target. Okay, so moving the right stick will select your active target. Okay, it's easy enough.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Okay, where are we going now, buddy?
Ah, up there.
Okay.
We're
Got an
close
Assassin's
now. It's
Creed
just ahead.
situation. Wait a minute, what's this?
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Reparo. Yeah, I believe
Almost
Seth
there.
completely completed this game. He got like 1,000 achievement points in it. Breaking all them pots.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Their
That portkey
privacy.
led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Okay, statue.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Watch, I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna...
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Goblin banker. Huh.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where have we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Okay.
Stay close.
Yeah, I was gonna ride the mine carts to the vault.
After you.
I forget about that.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Greenwoods?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
That's crazy.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's a bad guy. Vault number 12.
Here we are.
Okay.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Okay.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Wonder what we're gonna find in here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
That's not good.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, I see. I don't understand. Okay. Okay.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Ah.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Yes, I have the power. We have got the power.
Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay
Okay.
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Okay.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Huh. Why is it on the floor?
Lumos! What happened?
Huh.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm
That's
fine.
interesting.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Okay. That can't be good.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Levioso! Deposo! Confringo!
Stupefy.
Descendo!
Stupefy.
Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Ah.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, where they're leading me. That glow again.
Okay. Another one, huh?
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego!
Turned on my shit. Oh man, come on.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
We finally beat that. Hey, enter. Buonanotte. Noite. Is that good night? Good evening? Maybe that means that Boa Vista means something. Good view? Brazil. Ah! Welcome, welcome. Probably close to the same time zone. Oh, see, I was right. This is Boa Noite. N-O-I-T-E. Yes, because it's Brazil. Oh, I gotta cast my light. Duh.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, this way. There we go. Well, I guess it's evening as well for you, my friend. Just a different hemisphere. Yeah, there you go. Good night. See? Well, anointed. Well, I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's N-O-I-T-E. Noit. Just because I was born in Portugal doesn't mean I know Portuguese. Although that would be cool if I would have magically learned it. Noche. Boa noche.
There you are. How did you... What is this
Yep,
place?
I was actually born in Portugal, but I was only there for a hot
I found
second.
this floating above
Because my
that
dad was stationed
basin.
in the Azores.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Well, everything
I wonder-
is all well. Thank you for stopping by.
Follow my lead.
Viewing memories.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too
Looks
well.
like the people that actually built this
I wonder if
place.
the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival.
Percival.
We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So we must have the same power as Percival.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
She can
Yes, sir.
see like Percival can.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Interesting.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Whoa.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
No thank you.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Well, buddy, this is gonna go bad for you.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Well, this guy's got some strong magic. Oh. that was good. Teleport.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Maybe he was unaffected by your magic.
Are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
At Hogwarts.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts. Oh, I should have taken that picture. Bum 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 bum. Now we're gonna do a sorting ceremony. See what house we're in.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Huh? School
Now.
clothes.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Sorting ceremonies. Okay.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Professor Weasley.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
Okay.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition.
Detect a growing
Eagerness
sentiment.
for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. You belong in Slytherin!
Ah. Hell yeah. The evil house. Slytherin. I'm House Slytherin. Screw those goody goods in Gryffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your
I was like,
academic
I wonder if
futures.
Quidditch was in here, but apparently
I'm sure
not.
you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
That guy seems to be a jerk.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Show you to a common
Right this
room.
way.
Right this way. So she must be Ron Weasley's grandmother.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
That's cool.
Well done. Now,
I like
go
that.
in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, find your common room, which I thought we already did. This looks like the bedroom.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake, except when the giants.
Already knew that.
Not much for soggy sandwiches.
Sebastian.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Okay.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today. Why would Slytherin put his common room in the dungeon?
If you do
let's
that,
see
you'll
who
lose.
this is.
Trust me.
Imelda.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Sweet.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
I like how they took Quidditch out of the equation.
Goodbye,
It's like,
Imelda.
nah, there's
Nice
no
meeting
Quidditch.
you.
We don't have no Quidditch. We can't afford it.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet
Ominous
you, Ominous.
Gaunt.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm
that's
especially proud
interesting.
of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay. Oh man. stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh boy. Why do I feel like I just found all the collectibles that are gonna happen?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
On the kitchen floor with my cousin. Not the same here.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
Well, I'm working on it.
Why don't you cast Revelio? And see what details the field guide can provide.
Copy. Fire demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh man, excuse me. I gotta go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Excuse me. I've had terrible sinuses. Oh, man. Fighting my sinuses all. Okay, so I had a challenge. Oh, okay.
Revelio.
Hey, it's our house door.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. That takes us to Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Okay, that makes
mastery
sense.
of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Yes,
Thank you.
of course, of course, of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
It will be invaluable
and
to you.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
For those supplies. Yes, indeed.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Oh, shit. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. I'm up first, huh?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Okay.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. What are you doing up there?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept.
That had to...
You're not going to make this easy, are you?
I wouldn't dream.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Levioso! Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Gotta figure out how I... It seems like I'm not blocking. Oh, is it Y? It's Y, isn't it? No wonder I'm not blocking it.
Easy.
That's why.
Super
Complicates things. Good form.
I wonder why I wasn't blocking it.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
How's the view? Descendo.
Oh shit.
Potato. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Oh, knocked him off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
I can't believe the first time I was like
Professor
blocking
Head.
wrong.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any
I forgot the
indication,
controls to block.
we
I'm
can
sitting there. Why am I not
expect
blocking
great things from
anything?
you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Perfect.
A classroom duel is one thing, But battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Oh.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules.
Sounds like
now and
my
then.
kind of thing.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned?
Unsanctioned.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Bang. First class student attended your first class. Still only the one though, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go to the gear. Okay. Well, I think that's all we have right now. Wait a minute. Go back. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay. Yep, it's almost time for me to... I still gotta go up more stairs. Let's see.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Okay. I think... I'm gonna save it there and call it for the evening because I'm starting to zone out a little bit, which is never any good. It's been a very long day. We had a big presentation at work. I had to get a bunch of stuff set up for it. But it's all good. This way we'll be able to get back to some Starfield tomorrow. But we'll keep mixing this in. I have it installed at work in here, so I can definitely mix it into especially because Monday I'm gonna do Under the Waves again. I think theoretically I might be able to close that one out. So that would be good. We'll see though. But yeah, it's we'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30, and like I said, we'll probably be playing some Starfield tomorrow, and then we'll get our schedule set up for all of next week. I didn't have a stream as you saw yesterday and today at lunch. Yesterday I had to go to a job site that was actually by my house. I was out there for a couple hours and then needed to wrap up at home. And then today we had our big annual safety meeting. So I had to put together a slideshow and picture presentation and all that kind of stuff. So, and there was a lot of setup, getting all that ready, and then I ran into some complications. Somebody had set up the table where I normally sit in the wrong spot, and I didn't realize it until after I got everything taped down. It was all a thing. But anyways, we will be back tomorrow night. So until then, thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. And we'll see you next time. Bye.